Hey there, Sunbelt Conference fans. I'm your host, Kati Morse. I know you missed us last week as we were covering the Sunbelt men's and women's basketball championships, but don't sweat it. We're back in a big way, and we will recap the entire Sunbelt men's and women's basketball championships, as well as give you everything you need to know about the teams heading to the big dance. We'll also catch up with Sunbelt football and baseball. It's all right here on Sunbelt Conference Weekly. Little Rock claimed the 2016 men's basketball championship title as they defeated UL Monroe 70-50, and our cameras were there to capture every bit of the March Madness. Let's take a look. Little Rock's record-breaking season continued in Lakefront Arena on Sunday as they defeated UL Monroe to claim the 2016 men's basketball championship title.
It feels great. You know, I'm the luckiest man in the world to be coaching these guys, these four seniors. They've taken us on the ride of our lives this year. And, you know, we're not done yet. I think we can do some damage in the tournament. I really believe that.
The Trojans had little time to reflect on the victory, however, because only 2 hours after the final buzzer, the teams and fans awaited their postseason fate on live television.
Let's go!
Little Rock earned the number 12 seed in the NCAA tournament and will face the number 5 seed Purdue on Thursday in Denver as a part of the Midwest region.
We worked really hard to get a lot of respect, and I feel like we've done it. We're getting the 12 seed, and you know, with Purdue, man, I mean, they're huge. So I mean, we'll figure out something, man, and we'll just go work hard with it this week. Man. We're not done yet. We're not one of those teams that just came to, you know, we're happy to be here. So we're here for a reason.
This is Little Rock's 5th ever trip to the NCAA tournament and the first since 2011. Tip-off is set for 3:20 p.m. UL Lafayette, UT Arlington, and UL Monroe are also participating in postseason play. For more information, you can visit sunbeltsports.org. Head coach Shanda Rigby inherited a 2-win team back in 2012, and now 4 years later, the Troy women's basketball team is the 2016 Sunbelt Women's Basketball Champions. Let's check it out. Troy will make the second NCAA tournament appearance in program history and its first since 1997 after defeating Little Rock by 1 point, 61-60. On Saturday night, the Sunbelt Championship game came down to the final 2 possessions, as Troy's all Sunbelt players came up in a big way. First, the Sunbelt Championship's MVP, Ashley Beverly Kelly, hit a jumper from the free throw line to give Troy a 61-60 lead with 20 seconds remaining. Little Rock elected not to call a timeout, and after dribbling out most of the clock, Monique Townsend drove to the left side of the lane.
Little Rock does not call a timeout. Townsend sets it up.
That's where Caitlin Ramirez, another all-tournament selection, swatted Townsend's attempt at a game winner as time expired.
Ramirez with the block, and the Troy Trojans have won the Sunbelt Women's Basketball Championship.
On Monday night, back at home in Troy, Alabama, the Trojans and their faithful fans learned their postseason fate right on the court of Trojan Arena.
The final game of the
We had a great crowd here tonight. So many excited Trojans. So many people are proud of us. And we're just thankful. We got the word tonight who we're playing. We're headed to Oregon to play Oregon State. It's a great program. The coaches there have built that program, much like what I've been trying to do here. I have a lot of respect for them, but don't know enough about their game plan. I'm about to leave here now and start working on the game plan.
The Trojans earned a 15 seed in the Dallas region and will face the number 2 seed Oregon State on Friday at Gale Coliseum. Tip-off is set for 4 p.m. Central Time in a game that will air on ESPN2. Little Rock and Arkansas State have accepted at-large bids to the WNIT, while UL Lafayette will be in the WBI. For more information, you can visit sunbeltsports.org. Only 1 in 100 athletes will get a chance to play a Division I sport after high school, but sometimes a handful of athletes will get to play 2. I got to visit with UL Lafayette's Elijah McGuire, the football star turned basketball player. Let's check it out. Every once in a while, at universities around the country, one student athlete steps on campus and changes everything. And at the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, Elijah McGuire is that student athlete.
Another spectacular 27-yard touchdown run by Elijah McGuire, who finds another gear.
Elijah became a Raging Cajun in 2013 after accepting his one and only football scholarship offer from Coach Mark Hudspeth. He was named the Sun Belt Conference Newcomer of the Year as a freshman. After his sophomore season, he was named as Player of the Year and Offensive Player of the Year. Now a junior, the star running back is the backbone of the Cajun offense, with over 2,300 rushing yards, 750 receiving yards, and 32 total touchdowns over the last 2 seasons. But sometimes that certain student athlete's talent and heart can't be contained to just one game. On January 18, 2016, Elijah officially became a member of the Ragin' Cajuns basketball squad under head coach Bob Marlin.
Growing up, I was a basketball guy. I never wanted to play football because I was scared to get hit. But as the years went on, I took that step into playing football. I told myself I'm gonna try it out. And when I did, I was so faster than everybody that I just ran away from everybody that I didn't get hit.
Elijah was a 2-sport athlete at Vanderbilt Catholic High School, where he was the Terriers' starting quarterback and an all-district guard on the basketball team. And even though he accepted his football scholarship from UL Lafayette, he still expressed his love for basketball.
Well, we were excited when he enrolled as a freshman with football. I met with Coach Hudspeth at a speaking function and asked him if he was going to redshirt Elijah. And he said he wasn't sure, and I said, well, if you redshirt him, you know he wants to play basketball. He's already come to us. So we knew that he loved the game and might come to us at some point in time and want to play. So we were excited this year when, after the season was over, he came and said, I'm ready to get started.
As a new member of Cajun Hoops, Elijah could finally live out his dreams of playing Division I college basketball. But even this gridiron star says his transition to the hardwood wasn't completely seamless.
I think the part that's very hard is the conditioning. I mean, after the football season, I didn't do nothing for a month. And when we came back to school, when the semester started, I got back on the court, and it just caught up with me. I wasn't ready for it. And as the time went on, I got used to it.
The transition that came most easily to Elijah was bonding with a brand new set of teammates.
We've got a great group of guys. He fit right in. He played biddy basketball with Sean Long and some of our other players back when he was younger. So all of our athletes here are close at UL.
Cajun Nation waited patiently to see if the talent under the football helmet would also reveal itself in a basketball jersey. And on January 23rd, Elijah made his Cajun Dome debut against Troy.
Here comes Elijah McGuire off the bench, the football player that Kati Morse talked about in the open. So exciting at running back, one of the most elusive, exciting players in the country on the gridiron now in the game.
Like on the football field, I can make people miss. And people ask me how I did that. I don't know. And I can make a pass on the basketball court, and somebody asked me how you saw him over there. I don't know. I think I'm a playmaker, and playmakers make plays.
And it only took a few minutes for the playmaker to reveal himself. Elijah recorded a steal in his first game against Troy and knocked down a three-pointer against Arkansas State.
We've played more and more as we've gone on. Early, he was really good defensively because he's a great quickness, low center of gravity, has great speed. But he shot the ball better. He's done a great job leading our team from a point position. He's played limited minutes, but he hasn't committed a turnover all year. So as a coach, you have to love that he takes good security of the basketball.
This is Elijah's first and only time as a college basketball player, as his senior football season and a potential professional career await. But the junior says he will forever cherish the few short months that he got to live out a childhood dream, and will never forget the university that made that dream come true.
These past 3 years has already passed. It happened so fast. I remember yesterday I was in my freshman year in 2013. Just being in the city of Lafayette and having so much support, it just feel like I'm really at home. I don't know what I can do to ever pay these people back for showing so much support. UL took the chance with me, and I'm grateful.
Arkansas State men's basketball will be under new leadership as Grant McCasland was named as their new coach on Wednesday. Let's check it out. Arkansas State announced Grant McCasland as the 15th head men's basketball coach in school history on Wednesday morning.
I believe we had the right coach at the right time. I believe that we can change the culture into a championship caliber program. And you know what? It starts today. It starts right here. It starts now. I'd like to introduce your new head coach, Grant McCasland.
A 17-year coaching veteran holding a 199-44 record, he spent the last 5 seasons as assistant coach at Baylor, helping lead the Bears to NCAA tournament appearances in 2012, 2014, 2015, and 16.
To me, this is all about family. It really is. And so the one thing that was clear to me from the beginning in this process was there are amazing people in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and at A-State.
The 2016-2017 men's basketball schedule will be announced later this month. As 16 Sunbelt teams took over Lakefront Arena for the basketball championships last week, the Sunbelt staff took some time on Saturday morning to give back to the city that they call home. Let's take a look at the 2016 Dribble Drive. The 2016 Sunbelt Dribble Drive took place last Saturday as over 300 kids ages 5 to 12 participated. The children received free t-shirts, a basketball, and tickets to the men's semifinal game in Lakefront Arena, where they would dribble their way onto the court at halftime.
It's sponsored by Metro PCS, United Healthcare, Community Coffee, and Take 5 Oil Change, among many other presenting sponsors. So we're really excited. We had a record turnout. We had 490 kids register this year. That's a record, and we're very excited to have these kids on board, and hopefully maybe we got some future college basketball players.
The Sunbelt Conference makes it a priority to give back to the New Orleans community and will continue the effort for years to come. As Sunbelt basketball is coming to a close, Sunbelt baseball hits the spotlight as conference play started this weekend. Let's see who stood out. For the third consecutive week, a Texas State Bobcat has earned SBC Weekly Honors. This week, freshman Jonathan Ortega is the Community Coffee Student Athlete of the Week. In 4 games last week, 1 at Baylor and 3 against UL Monroe, Ortega racked up 10 hits and 20 at-bats for a .500 batting average. In the 12-3 upset at Baylor, Ortega was 4 for 6 with 2 doubles, 2 runs, and an RBI. He is the first Bobcat this season to put together a 5-hit game. On the Hill, UL Lafayette's Dylan Moore is the Community Coffee Pitcher of the Week. Moore was lights out in relief for the Cajuns over the weekend, earning 2 saves and 2 appearances to set a new school career record with 17. On the week, Moore struck out 8 of the 9 batters he faced, not allowing a single runner to reach in 3 innings. He is the second Cajuns player to earn Sunbelt Weekly Honors this season. And that will wrap up this week's edition of Sunbelt Conference Weekly. Be sure to join the conversation on social media and follow the Sunbelt on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For all of us here at the Sunbelt Conference, I'm Kati Morse. Thanks for watching.